It was so well earned. It was so awesome. I'll remember it always. When it comes to a treasure, you know it. But would they know about Piranha? I guess they did work for Piranha. Stop her, Nami. Stop her. Is it? Oh, she witnessed it. You just missed on the most badassy thing ever. Fine, Nami. But I guess you already missed it. It was already flipped. But we'll see how they continue from here. That sucks. Zoro. I kind of wanted them to remind him who he is, kind of. But this is so awesome. Oh, he managed to free himself. Oh, he's bleeding though. What are we doing? He's gonna hit himself, yeah. Good job. Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episode 368. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon to get way ahead on One Piece reactions, or you can also join my membership on YouTube to gain early access to edited reactions. Most importantly though, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to let me know. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. Yeah, you punched him fell. Okay. Yeah, he felt it. He felt it too. I know. Yeah, he still has Luffy inside him. Definitely did. Yes, yes, yes. Dinosaur, okay. Yeah, but why not? Let them have their fun. And Luffy, I mean, we know that Luffy is taking his time. You won't get away with it. Yeah, except she is vulnerable, probably, to her ghosts. Negative. He's huge? Vanished without a trace? Who is he? Oh yeah, he's as huge as... Is he as huge as Moria? Okay. Okay, why is he here? What does he want with Moria? I mean, I know Moria is also one of them. What is his deal? Like he looks kind of chiseled out of stone a little bit. Like he's very angular and big. Yeah, okay, she loves this kind of vibe. I wonder about this. This will be interesting to witness. But I don't think he will. You change your tune. What did he just do? He just waved them away? Waved them out of existence? Oh, he makes things disappear, right? Where does he send them, though? What is going on? Why do we have another warlord right here? Do you really think you stand a chance against him? Yeah. Uh-oh. He set his sights on Nami? Okay, I really didn't expect this turn of events. What about it? What about... Oh my god, what about it? What is happening? His voice is very gentle. Yeah, why are you asking about Ace? Like what? So it was true, what was true? That he had a brother? That Ace was his brother? That, like... Is it? You didn't realize it all this time? I was like... Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay, he's running after the shadow. Yeah, obviously I should have realized that he wasn't... That he didn't realize what he was doing. I mean, because we like, what episode was it? The first episode that I saw, that we saw Moria kind of like come up from behind the people and Luffy, and I was like, I had a thought in my mind, like, isn't he chasing him? Like, why is he chasing the shadow? What is the plan? But I was just like rolling with it. Of course, Luffy didn't realize. Okay. All right. So we had a little bit more of the an attempt from Frankie to do the docking, pirate docking, whatever thing, tactic 15. It still accomplished something, and they did come to the point where they like, oh, he's like Luffy. Let's use that, you know, as his weakness. Yeah, I kind of wanted that, but I wanted more than that. But I don't know if that's where we're going with it. But yeah, probably I'm hoping for too much for him to actually be like, oh, you're my crew, blah, blah, and turn against Moria. Too much. But still, it's fun. It's fun that Luffy's still in there and they recognize that. And they now are using it against him, sort of. And we'll see how that goes. Wow, but this whole thing with this new dude, like Moria, I don't know if I was like overly invested in Luffy's fight against him, especially as the fight itself was like not coming. Like, we had a little bit of a fight, but it was mostly with a shadow, and Moria himself doesn't need to do anything. He's just like running around, and it was just like dragging, and I was like, all right, maybe like when we'll get there, when he finally fights Moria or something, maybe that will be interesting. But until then, it was just like, okay, whatever, he's chasing him, okay. Like, it's definitely, like, it's a good thing they're not waiting around for Luffy, because he's having, like, trouble just even, you know, facing the guy. And so Sanji and Zoro are taking things into their own hands. I'm ready for that. I'm waiting to see that. Sure, let's do it. Why not? I was having so much fun in this fight so far, so why not just continue with it? So anyway, so now though, we have like this new dude introduced. He's a warlord of the sea too. He's a lot more, he has an aura, you know, a lot more than Moria does. Moria at the beginning was a little bit scary, but still, even then, I remember that his body shape was really confusing me. There was something so... didn't have the vibe of, like, scary or dangerous about him. And it's not his vibe. It's more... he's more playful and lazy and stuff. So, I mean, it fits with his character, but I don't know what to make of him. Like, in terms of, like... I mean, sure, he has a really cool power that he can really manipulate well, but and he's kind of menacing in his own way, but not. I mean, now that we saw Kuma, it's like, oh wow, okay, he's menacing, this dude, and he's not even doing much of anything. He's just standing there and he's menacing. It's just the way that he's so still, so big, and yeah, and like kind of chiseled out of stone. It looks like he's this block of a man, and his eyes are like, we don't even see the pupils, we just see white under his hat. So it looks like, I don't know, like he doesn't really have an expression of anything. I mean, it's not really the eyes, he just doesn't have an expression, but it adds to it that we can't see like an expression in the eyes because they're like covered up, and I don't know if he even has pupils, but anyway, and he's kind of, now that I think about it, he's kind of the opposite of Moria in terms of body structure. Am I right about this? Because Moria is like round at the beginning, like really big and round, and then he kind of tapers off into his head and this really long neck and head and like the hair. And Kuma is like tapers off like this. Like what's big about him is the wide shoulders, and his head too is pretty like square and big, and then he like tapers off like in the other direction, but he still, you know, feels like really like immovable and stuff, because I mean the base is narrow, and usually when the base is narrow you feel this like instability there, but it doesn't come as unstable. I mean, but it's also like, I mean, it's like the triangle of like, you know, a superhero or whatever, you know, like a big strong man. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what he wants from Moria, what he came here for, and why did he ask about Ace. And like for a second there, when he asked about Ace, I was like, did he come here to somehow related to Ace? Did he want to, like, what? Because the way he asked it, he said, oh, you're from the crew, the Mugiwara crew. Is it true that Luffy has a brother? So he kind of made it sound like he didn't know Ace. I don't think that's it. But like the way that he asked it kind of made me be like, are you surprised that Ace has a brother and you're just asking it the other way around? Or is it that you just like found out that Luffy has a brother and it turns out to be Ace? Like it kind of made it sound like Ace was a secondary one he was asking about, when I think, yeah, when, I mean, obviously Ace made more of a name for himself. I mean, more well known probably among pirates and government officials and whatever. I mean, I'm thinking, although Luffy did make a lot of a name for himself right now, like recently, against the government in particular. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I do get the sense though that they wouldn't probably know Ace better than they know Luffy, or they wouldn't be. Is that like, oh, Luffy has a brother? It's like Ace has a brother kind of thing, you know? Anyway, or maybe it was just like, oh, I know Ace in this context, and I know like the Mugiwara dude in this context, and oh, they're brothers. Okay, like he just found out that they're brothers. I don't know. For a second there, I thought he was going to say something about Ace, or that he. But I don't know. I don't know what his connection to Ace is. Like, he just heard about him, or does he know him more personally than that? Or knows something about him more personally than that? Like, maybe related to the things that happened recently. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Ace has anything to do with anything. But he did bring it up. So I do wonder. Is Luffy gonna find out about Ace? Is what I wonder about. And also, what is there to find out? Because when the episode happened with Ace, I was like, okay, he died. Because I was waiting for that to happen. But now I'm not sure. Did he die? I don't know. I mean, it seemed like that could have happened. For sure. I mean, the hat was left, but I don't know what to make of it. It happened so fast. It happened in one episode. And maybe we're supposed to think he died, and then he won't be dead because it's One Piece. I don't know what to think anymore. And also, it's funny to me, like, we didn't even know Ace that much. Like, how many episodes was he with us, in Alabasta, that he made such an impression? And I mean, like, we saw him a little bit with, like, going, and we saw him fight. He was cool. Who did he fight when we saw him? Was it Smoker? I don't know. Something, I think. And then, like, how many episodes was it? And then he just kind of left. And then we saw him a little bit with Buggy. And then we saw him with Blackbeard. And that was it. That was the extent of our, relationship with him. And he still made such an impact. Like, you're still like, oh my god, Ace, Anyway. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to make of any of this. I don't know what KUMA is here for. What he wants. What is going to... Like, what is he going to do? How is he going to join the conflict here, or just be like, he has like some other business that he wants to take care of, and he doesn't care about what's going on. He probably doesn't care about what's going on, but he's just gonna leave it as it is, kind of, and not interfere at all. I don't know. Or like, do we need his help? Supposedly help. Like, I don't think he's gonna help us because he wants to help us. But maybe something he does against Moria will inevitably help us. Kind of as a side effect. But do we need that in order for Luffy to actually be able to, get to Moria or whatever? I don't know. And I'm curious. But anyway, yeah, I'm very, very interested in this dude. Because I don't know anything about him. And he made an interesting impression. And his devil fruit has something to do with disappearing people and warping through locations, at least. So I'm sure that it is somehow connected. And I'm not sure. I think it's somehow connected. And I'm just thinking maybe he's just taking people and warping them. I don't know. Sending them to I don't know where. But it's basically like a matter of, changing this temporal... I don't know. Changing something in the space and time and something. And so, like, the way that he warps his own body, he does to other people. Maybe. Is what I'm thinking. It's the warp. Devil fruit. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure we'll see more of it as we delve deeper into what the hell is going on. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons, Running Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, and Shadows Moon. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.